Thanks for checking in to find out what you should check out this month on Shorties.
All right, do we got taglines?
No.
Good.
That's not what we do here.
I know, not on these ones.
Yeah, we save the taglines for the show.
Good.
But we do have some announcements.
Where are we going with this? I don't get it.
Well, we have some announcements.
I know.
Some things.
Changing.
Changing, I guess. Yeah. So right off the bat, because usually we do it at the end, and I'm like, I don't know if people are listening. So here it is, folks. Our Instagram is blowing up. But not with followers.
Not with Russia.
Yeah. We got hacked this month by actual Russians.
And who can say that?
I know, right?
Who is
guys? We're part
fancy enough.
Yeah, we're part of a movement,
right?
Right. We're part of the presidential re-election campaign now.
Yeah. They thought they could use us.
I know, right?
Joke's on them. We don't have enough followers.
Right. No, true story, guys. We were hacked at the beginning of last month, and when I got my hands back on the account, when it asks you to put your contact email in there, to verify, basically anytime you're going to get a password change, this is the email it's going to send it to. They had changed it to an email that ends with a .ru. And I know .rus are Russian.
Or for RuPaul.
.ru.
Yeah. That's what it was. It was really Delta work. She's just very upset.
Nice.
Yeah. You have no idea what that means. It's
no,
okay.
But I
you appreciate
it.
Yeah.
And, Jared.
Yes, and. But now we also, that's not the only change that we have. We also are going to now split up kind of these little shorties to now you get you get 2 tiny episodes. We're going back to the tiny format. So our initial start of the month, or I guess end of the month, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our previews of what we're about to do the next month are going to be 1 episode, and then our recommendations, anything that are hot topics in kind of our industry, are going to be about halfway through it. So what we're watching, what you should watch, what we've heard about watching is going to be a separate episode.
Right.
And that's also another episode for us to just shoot the shit.
Yeah. So these episodes, the one you're listening to right now, will be straight up trailers, what's coming up for the month coming up, and that's redundant, and it'll also be special announcements for the show for the most part, where you could find us out in the wild, or I don't know, anytime that we're going to do some sort of special contest or things like that, right? And then the second one, which we still don't have a name for yet, and we're holding a contest. That's why I mentioned contest. We're holding a contest. We have, this is another part of the news, is that we have T-shirts, and we'll talk about that in a second, right? But we will give you a free T-shirt for the person who suggests the best name for the other mini episode, the best title for that mini episode. So basically what we described is that this is for the trailers. The other one is up and coming, oh, did you see this trailer, or what are you watching right now? And it will also feature where you can find all our past episodes, where they're currently available, because Netflix tends to sometimes they have Lost in Space, sometimes they take it away. So I'll try to keep an updated list also of hey, if you haven't listened to this episode because you were trying to find the movie, now it's available on YouTube or something like that. So it'll be new and noteworthy, and what we've been watching, kind of reviews.
Yeah.
And then also where you can find our old stuff.
We're going to watch.
Right. So that is that, and we need a title for it.
Yeah.
So
help us out.
Write in, comment on this episode's feed photo on Instagram, or
shoot us a tweet.
Yep.
Tweet us a twat.
Or any way that you can reach out to us.
We
will accept a submission for a title, and we'll pick our top 3, and we'll vote on them, and the best title will get a t-shirt in the mail from us. Okay?
Ooh.
So moving on to
what we're here for.
the actual t-shirts. No, I just want to get all announcements out of the way. Then we'll just do trailers.
Do it.
Okay? The t-shirts, we are going through TeePublic, tpublic.com, where you can order t-shirts that are themed out to movies or catchphrases that we've done. We've designed a whole bunch of t-shirts, and they just keep coming, and they are on TeePublic store. Our store is www.teepublic.com/stores/bombs-away-show. I know it's a bit long. That's what they gave us. But yeah, just
it's pretty simple. I think we're good.
Right. It's Bombs Away Show, but with dashes in between each word. And don't forget stores before that in the slash. But or you could just search Bombs Away on TeePublic, and I think we'll come up. But there is an entire store full of t-shirts that you can buy. There's always 30% off sales, so t-shirts start around $14. They're super comfy, super soft. Get yourself a Bombs Away t-shirt. I just added a No Holds Barred Rip 'em t-shirt that I designed. Yeah, really proud of that one. So if you're a fan of No Holds Barred, that's our latest one that we exclusively designed, and we didn't contract out to a designer. Yeah. So probably this month, I'll probably do something with prom night. So, oh shit, I just revealed one of the movies. But yeah, no, that's our t-shirts. Now, moving on to our Instagram now is going to be full of Insta stories and more video than you've ever seen before. So basically, every week that a new movie comes out, I'm going to try to get as much content and clips and things as possible on Instagram. So if there's one social networking account that you guys should be following here on the show, it's our Instagram. And you can follow that at Bombs Away Show. So the feed will have clips, minute-long clips, like, the big chunks of things. And it'll also have still shots. And the Insta stories is where you'll get 15-second like one-liners and things that you won't find in the feed. So it's actually beneficial for you to get the full movie experience that we're trying to give to you via watching both things, the feed and the Insta stories. So do not forget that just subscribing to us isn't enough if you're looking for the full experience. Click on our Insta stories and you'll get fully customized Insta stories, like catered towards that week's episode. Yeah. Okay. Also with Instagram, I'm doing a lot of birthday and anniversary celebrations. So basically, if there's an actor out there, living or dead, who has a birthday, we will, and they were featured in a movie that we did on the show, we're going to do like birthday celebrations for that day. So there'll be like throwback clips and things like that celebrating that specific actor's performance. And we're also doing anniversaries. Like today that we're recording this was the 25th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers.
I know.
Yep. And posted a couple clips and things like that. And we did a 25th anniversary t-shirt sale. So throwing it back to the t-shirts as well. A lot of things coming up like that, like really exciting, more interactive stuff. Speaking of interacting,
let's do it.
Facebook.
Oh,
yeah. One more thing we've added. Facebook. We've added basically like a Reddit forum, but I didn't feel like messing with Reddit. Like I can't understand it. I don't know. I'm not.
If people aren't on
I'm not Richard Pryor from Superman 3. Like I don't know computers like that. I guess. But I decided to do a Facebook group for Bombs Away. So basically, if you go to our Bombs Away Facebook page and look at the group section, you'll see Bombs Away's overnight Dropbox. Little VHS reference there to back in the day when you would return your tapes. This is where you can drop comments, pictures, videos, literally YouTube clips, anything you want to onto the feed, and you can have an entire community of listeners and other people that are fans of the show that will participate in the discussion of bad movies that past, present, and future that we're going to do on the show, or just basically a celebration of all things B-movie, cult, and cheesy goodness. So the benefit of being on that Facebook group is that you'll be getting notifications when new episodes pop up. You'll be getting notifications of discussions. I know notifications seem to be a little bit annoying, but I promise you, if you're a fan of this show and you're a fan of B movies, it won't be overwhelming. It'll be actually a positive experience for you. If not, don't join the group. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you'd be listening to this, though. But that is a new thing that I totally encourage you to do, because I'll try my hardest to repost what I post on Instagram on there. But I also don't want notifications to be going crazy. Okay? That's about it for announcements. Do you have anything like that I forgot? I don't know. I don't think.
Yeah, actually. So this month, what we're watching is it's a nice eclectic version of them, but unfortunately it's not the anniversary of one of my favorite films. Guess we're not doing Scooby-Doo the movie this June.
No,
so it's
not
all right.
yet. I didn't know it was the anniversary. But
It's
okay.
June. We've talked about this for the past 2 months. I've literally every single month been like, June is Scooby-Doo the movie. That's like when it came out.
I'm sorry.
Whatever, it's fine. Anyway, starting us off this month.
Yes, so this was basically, I wish I would have known about Scooby-Doo, because this was my grab bag one. Okay, so a little
Thanks.
a little history or a little behind the scenes of how I actually pick a lot of these
You hit
films.
the shuffle, they've heard it before.
No, not the shovel portion, not all the time. Okay? Now, when I have to make the theme song, so anybody who listens to the show knows that I pick the 6 next movies coming up, and that's where I insert them into the theme song. So sometimes I'm kind of forced to pick a movie on the fly, and I did not have the opportunity to call you and be
That's
like,
fair.
hey, pick a last movie. Everything else has been lined up that
I
we're
probably
about
would
to
have
talk
picked
about.
Scooby-Doo the movie.
But no, I did pick a new one. I felt like it'd been a long time since we'd done something in the early 2000s or even the current 2000s. So this one did happen to randomize, but it was the best pick possible
And
for
I was
everything.
thinking about it recently.
Isn't that
which is
weird?
crazy,
Right?
That I was like, why didn't we never do that?
Right? And
And here it
something
is.
that have you ever seen this?
Nope.
Me either.
It's got Rihanna. Are you kidding me? I would not watch it.
I know.
She's
Rihanna,
not an actress. She's
Liam
a
Neeson.
great singer.
Yeah.
Not an actress.
I may be bad. This might be bad, but we're perfectly good out of this podcast. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about 2012's universal disaster of a blockbuster summer hit, Battleship. Roll trailer. Please.
I know. I was like, really long, silent intro. Oh, okay. San Diego, yeah.
You ready for this?
I'm going to walk up to him, look him right in the eyes.
What are you gonna say?
Your daughter is the best thing that has happened to me in my entire life. It would
I
be
hate it.
an honor to have your permission to marry her.
Military forced relationship.
You went from enlisted to an officer faster than anyone in the history of the United States Navy.
You had power
I
and
have
skill.
Ever
your
seen a man
ruthless
waste
mind.
himself better than you.
Ah.
What my daughter sees in you is a great mystery to me. Enjoy these naval exercises, Hopper. They're likely to be your last.
I'm like, where are the aliens?
I was wondering that too, and I did not know it was a romance.
Got unknown surface contact.
Bridge, T.O., I've got nothing on the scope.
Let's get a team in the rip to investigate this thing.
Over! You're on it!
Copy, sir.
Cubby's
Still,
there.
where are the aliens?
Knocking on the door of the aliens, Jesus. Whoop. That's a mistake.
Return to your ship.
I'm still waiting for
sir, my
Rihanna.
radar's totally
I'm
down.
sorry. Transformers, robots in the ocean. What? Oh my god! They
Sir,
sunk
which
their
weapons?
battleship. That was stupid.
That
That
was
was so stupid.
I apologize for anybody who's listening in their car and just had an accident. It's just like
The second half was machine noises
yeah, it was just Transformers
in the ocean.
right?
Robots in the ocean.
Right? Okay, this is gonna be fun. I'm not sure.
I've seen one other preview for this, and I never actually saw an alien, so I don't know what's happening. But I also like to believe that it's going to be more interesting than that, but I know it's not going to be.
Okay, so I used
Don't
to
ruin anything.
No, I mean, this was I used to work at Universal, and this is a
Yeah.
Universal movie, right? And you know how they have the AMC on the City Walk?
Yeah.
They had like the alien. You see it in the trailer, like the Ripper thing. It's like a ball with like razor blades on it, and they had it outside of the AMC.
And people could touch it and get cut?
No, I mean it was fake. You know,
Oh.
it was a prop, but still, like I just remember seeing it, and every single day, like nobody was posing with it or anything because they just didn't
'Cause it
know
was
what it was.
Scary?
It was dumb.
I don't know what we're talking about. So.
Yeah, it looks like just like the ball of a mace.
Oh.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's these things you see in the trailer. It's basically their bullets or something. They just launch them from the ship, and then it just like drops onto the battleships and rips them all the way down, and they sink.
Okay.
You sunk my battleship.
Whoops.
Whoops.
That's how you can sink it without blowing it up.
Whoopsie. So Battleship is not actually readily available on like Netflix or anything like that.
It's no easy.
Not that we can see, but you know, we try to keep you informed when they do, and that's what the other mini episode is going to do.
Yeah.
Is let you know when those happen. When I search here, I don't see any like available on Hulu or Netflix. Amazon Prime Video apparently has it, and then you can rent it
rental
from there. Is it a rental or is it part of Prime? Because a lot of things are
a rental.
It is a rental. Okay, so you can rent it in HD for $3.99 if you're interested in catching all the jokes. Okay, moving on. So Battleship will be on Tuesday the 5th, first Tuesday of the month. So moving on, this next one, I started looking at other theaters and how they were doing like their midnight matinees. Their midnight showings and things like that. And I stumbled upon a theater in Santa Monica called the New Art. Now, the New Art does these like midnight madness screenings. I went to a screening of 1989 Society, which is an insane film that we probably need to do eventually. They did Serial Mom this month. They're doing way crazy things. And then I realized that I love theming. We love theming, especially when it comes to like horror. That is holiday style horror, right? So I thought, what a better way to get us into this franchise, which has 3 additional insane entries into it, than start us off with the original that started it all, not the remake, but the film that continued Jamie Lee Curtis's career after Halloween. Okay?
Halloween 2-0. H2O.
Well, actually, that would be Halloween 2 would be the same year as this. So she did 2 horror movies this year.
All right, okay.
All right. This film will be screening at the New Art Theater in Santa Monica on Friday the 15th at midnight. Pretty sure we're going to be there hanging out, celebrating the film, but nothing's confirmed yet. Stay tuned to that second mini episode. This film will be doing this on Tuesday the 12th. Ladies and gentlemen, 1980s horror disco classic, Prom Night. Roll trailer.
Oh, it's a Red Band trailer.
There's a
Okay.
special night in the lives of all of us.
Whatever happened to like light up dance floors?
Very desirable.
Those should have
A
stayed.
night we can break all
Like
the
what we can do with
rules
LEDs
and
now
make our
too.
own. Prom night. Everyone
Yeah,
at Helen
light up
and
dance
I is
floors
getting
should have
ready
stayed.
for prom night. It's a day of rehearsals,
What kind of phone is that?
arrangements,
Oh my
final
God.
preparations,
Oh my
and
God.
last-minute phone calls.
They just did the same clip again and again and again. That same half-second clip.
They're too old for games, but someone still wants to play.
Mirror shard. Library books are over.
Tonight, someone has come to the prom alone. Someone who watches in the silent corridors.
Yeah, it's called the Peeping Tom.
Or literally any nerd on the
Yeah.
bleachers.
Someone
Real.
who waits until no one can help.
What?
Prom night. If you're not back by midnight,
I'm
you
excited for
won't
whatever
be
that
coming
trailer
home.
was.
Yeah, that's a good one. So I actually watched this film in preparation for possibly doing this because a lot of people rave about this as being a cult classic, and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like
Oh, it'll fit in great. I'm excited.
yeah, I wanted to make sure it wasn't like Carrie 1.
Yeah.
You know, like if we did Carrie 1, we'd never hear the end
Yeah.
of it and it wouldn't be appropriate.
We wouldn't be talking.
Right. Now, while this was good and it's a classic, there are still some things
Okay.
like that are going to be a lot of fun to make fun of. Extended disco dance
Oh,
sequences.
shush, don't ruin anything.
No, I'm not, I
Come
mean,
on.
I'm just saying. Like,
I don't even want to know the
hype.
like the.
Could you not see that there was like disco dancing
Yes,
all over the
I
place?
could, but I also like in my life I don't watch trailers.
Right.
So what I just watch is all I want to know.
Okay. All
Because
right.
normally I just do the chit chat,
All right.
and then
All right. All right.
because I want to be surprised. Trailers, all trailers do is show you like the big and the best of all the scenes,
Okay.
and then you go to the movies, you see those portions that you've already seen, and then you're like, great, cool movie.
Got it.
I don't want to deal with that.
All right.
I just want to watch the movie with no ideas.
I hear you. I get you. All right.
Don't talk about it.
All right.
I get really
All right.
angry.
So
That was prom night.
yeah. Fun fact for those who are trying to actually watch this movie, it is available in its entirety on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. So that movie is on YouTube, and if you have Amazon Prime, it is also available as part of just free subscription on Amazon Prime.
I just got my brother's login.
Yeah.
So good.
Nice. So there are two, like, the Amazon Prime version is full HD. So it's like a cleaned up version with
Yeah.
still scratches, but it looks gorgeous. Yeah.
Like pretty scratches.
Right. Like
it looks like
Planet
it's been worn
Terror
in.
scratches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, that is 1980s prom night. So that will be on the 12th, Tuesday the 12th. Okay? Moving on to week 3. We also have a special guest on the show. We did this episode a while back.
February.
Yes, right?
And it is like the next door neighbor to June. Oh my god.
Now, the reason we did this so far ahead of time is that our guest for this episode, we joined her on her podcast.
Where she was the host.
Right. Now, she does episodes in a bi-weekly format.
Yeah.
So, basically 2 episodes a month for her. The show that we're talking about is Movies Made Me. It's a podcast in which you sit down with Cheryl, which is the host of the show and our guest on this episode.
And Cheryl's amazing.
Yes.
You've never met anyone like her. And she's honestly the best. She really is. She knows how to talk.
Absolutely. I had quite an episode.
Yeah. So I've heard.
Cheryl gets you to talk.
Yeah.
And sometimes to break down and get a little bit raw and emotional and real. And yeah, I encourage everybody to go take a listen to our episodes. So Movies Made Me is a podcast about 5 movies, like your top 5 movies that you feel inspired you and made you who you are today, right? So we won't be spoiling what those were for us. We want you to listen.
Yeah.
Because I truly feel like this show that we were on is a great step into like our lives, you know, like to show you guys way beyond what we can probably talk about here of like how we got to this point with movies and things like that, how movies and what movies inspired us to get to this point where me and Jared are sitting across from each other.
A podcast about the movies that made us.
Right. It's like
that was a stupid joke.
behind the scenes of Bombs Away.
Yeah, right.
You know,
exactly.
in a way. So what
Yes.
we were also fortunate enough with Cheryl is the fact that like Cheryl has worked on real movies, okay? And she was fortunate enough to be one of the visual effects supervisors, is that correct? Or coordinators of this film that we're about to announce.
A visual effects person.
And
for sure.
so we did.
I don't remember.
We apologize, Cheryl. Sorry. I should have looked at your IMDb credit before I should have. And I swear we're not drunk. We haven't been drinking.
No.
no drinking. We just have horrible memories regardless.
We're just shit.
You do a way better show. But we couldn't have been happier to have her on. Like somebody who actually can be like, that shot right there was this, and we worked on this and this. Like, you guys get actual background stories in this episode. That is a rarity for us.
She talks about a good chunk of things that we would normally just poop on.
Yeah, absolutely. So the movie that I'm going to announce right now, we'll be doing it on Tuesday the 19th, and my episode on Movies Made Me will be coming out the same day. And then Jarrett's episode will come out on July 3rd. Okay, so we'll give you a reminder of the July 3rd one on that Shorties.
Less important, don't worry.
It's pretty important.
No, it's the better.
I can't wait to hear it.
There's no crying.
No, yeah, there's no crying. Damn it, you spoiled it. Yes, guys, I cried.
That there's no crying in mine?
I cried.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was going to cry in mine, but no, I made it out.
Well, he can't have two crying.
Anywho, the movie Cheryl worked on, the movie that we covered, is Mouse Hunt.
Yes.
1997.
Nathan Lane and Christopher
That
Walken.
other guy.
Yeah, the guy from Something About Mary that I forget his name.
Yeah.
And, so roll trailer on 1997's Mouse Hunt. Oh, I forgot it is a Christmas movie.
So
there's a mouse
genius,
walking
but
around.
I don't think that's in the movie. Nope, that part is, yeah. When the mouse goes to sleep in a mouse bed.
He's still
because
kind of
mouse
adorable.
Likes bed?
Yeah.
Lars, give me a hand with this.
The Smuntz brothers
Even the mouse was
had
like,
inherited
yeah, I'm
their
gonna-
father's old house.
Sorry, Pop. I'm sorry.
Fixing it up could bring them a fortune.
We can make 800,000 easy.
Smart.
Our future is staring us in the face, and all we have to do is grab it, baste it, and scarf it down.
There's just one small problem.
Hello. Hello.
I know he didn't remember his name, but his brother actually is pretty cool.
DreamWorks Pictures proudly presents Nathan Lane,
We need a cat.
That was-
Talking one mean pussy.
Lee Evans, and Christopher Walken as Caesar the Exterminator.
He's there for all of 10 minutes.
I don't think we'll be seeing any more of that. If he snaps one of these babies, one of them has to nab him.
Mouse Hunt.
I hated every second of it.
It showed every clip,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
every
God.
every little like
Every bit.
this is like
Yeah.
what's gonna happen, and then they showed like the setup and the end.
Okay, so did you saw what I saw, right? Like the mouse
DreamWorks moon.
Yeah, did
Yeah.
a DreamWorks like shadow puppet on the wall. So remind me to ask Cheryl if you're listening, did you guys have something to do with inserting that into the trailer? Because that is not in the movie.
100% looked digital. I don't think at all that.
Right, which would have been her department
Yeah.
unless it was sent over to the trailer makers and then they made it. Because that seemed to be, like it said, now available on VHS or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a thing. So, yep, guys, Tuesday the 19th is Cheryl Jones and Movie Made Me doing Mouse Hunt. So there it is. Right? So our last film of the month.
It's another month of 5.
Is it? No, it's not. No.
Battleship. Then you had... Nope, it's 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
I don't know how to count.
No, you can't. No, I would... No, next month is another month of 5 after that.
Great.
Yeah. Which I'm like, I don't know why you're upset about months of 5. Like, they're just...
I know it's
52
the same amount
weeks
of time,
is 52
but it makes me
weeks.
feel tired.
Yeah. So we decided to bump last month's final movie due to the fact of the unfortunate passing of Margot Kidder, which we just did that episode coming out the same day if you're listening to this on release day, Superman 3. So we bumped last month's final selection and decided to do it at the end of this month with Waffle Press Podcast as our host. I mean, I keep doing it, as our guest, but we also are going to be on their show as well. And this happened to work out because New Art Theater in Santa Monica is also doing this movie on the 29th at midnight.
Oh.
Okay? So if you listened to last month's show, you know what the last pick was. We're not going to play that whole 3-minute long trailer. Like, 60s trailers were long.
Yeah, they
right?
were movie previews,
Right.
for sure. They took that literally.
Right? So we found a television spot, and we're hoping that it's going to be a little different. And I can tell you, rest assured, maybe it's a
sign.
It's a friend of the show. I can tell you, rest assured, that while I was looking for a audio clip to put into the theme song for this movie, I had to sit through a good amount of this already. It is insane. So they picked a crazy movie.
Good.
Ladies
I
and
look
gentlemen,
forward to it.
I know. It's 1968's Barbarella. Roll TV spot.
Meet the most beautiful creature of the future, Barbarella.
I just love that
Jane
scene, so-
Fonda is Barbarella.
Yeah, she is.
See Barbarella do her thing with the nice angel, with the black queen,
What?
with the hand-to-hand Romeo.
What?
See Barbarella do her thing
What?
in the deadly dollhouse,
What?
in the palace of pleasure,
What?
in the biting birdcage,
What?
in the chamber of dreams, and in the wild excessive machine.
Okay.
You find adventure beyond your imagination when you get lost in space with Barbarella.
I got him.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'm
Barbarella
extremely
from
hard.
Paramount in Technicolor.
That is
Yeah.
a movie I immediately
That's,
want to see.
That's a movie.
Yeah.
Jane Fonda, you see her breasts. It's a good movie.
I think it's safe to say that I'm very fond of her.
You will be. There are some good-looking gentlemen in this movie too. So
Okay, good.
there you go. So that's Barbarella. That'll finish up our month of June. That just about does it for us. Like, I really like. I did the announcements. We wrapped it up pretty quick. I mean, did I miss anything? You can rent Barbarella on Prime for $3.99. By the way, that's about it.
No, yeah, no. With our new kind of setup, that's where it should be.
Right.
That's where we're at. That's what we do.
Yeah. That's it. I got nothing. I like. Thank you guys for listening. I feel good because I'm like we cut it into 2 now.
It's so short.
I know, right? So yeah, thank you for listening. Make sure you write to us. Contact at Bombs Away Show. Rate, review, subscribe if you're on Apple iTunes. And also make sure you follow that Instagram now. Lots of big things coming up. Working super hard, so I'm hoping somebody's watching.
Right.
That's it. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Jarrett.
And
I'm Barbarella. Sorry, yes. And I'm Barbarella. Bombs away. I just stole the line.